Good morning, grade 6. So I'm not in today. I don't know who your guest teacher is, but I do hope that you are remembering to be respectful and remembering that you need to earn your privileges back. So you should be in your rows of 7 at this point. You should be following the seating chart that we've made, and I've posted that onto Google Classroom so that you can see exactly where you're supposed to be sitting. Your guest teacher also has a copy of this, so please make sure that you're in the right spot. Today, everyone is staying in their seats. Nobody's getting Bobby, nobody's getting the leopard. You're not going into the quiet corner, you're not sitting around the edges of the room, you're staying in your spot. If you don't have a charged device and you've forgotten to charge it last night, that's unfortunate. You're not going to sit against the wall. Okay, there are books that are over on the top of the bookshelf. I've laid them out for you. There's 5 of them there that you can be reading that will help you with your research. And then you can complete the rest of your research at home. To start off today, you're going to do Birdland. Now, as promised, I've uploaded the rehearsal track. Okay, so if you go into Classroom week 4, and then the 3rd file says Birdland rehearsal track. That's the one that you want to be working with. You're going to sing that through a couple times today. So the first time, I just want you to listen. Active listening, not whispering to people. You're silent, you're listening. Okay? Second time, you're going to be singing. I want you to try to match those same pitches that I'm singing, that the piano is playing. All right? It is different from what we were doing last week. So you need to focus and pay attention. You're going to sing it through a second time. So there's going to be a total of 3 times you're doing Birdland today. All right? And then that becomes homework. You do have an assessment on it coming up. It is not next week, but it is already posted in Classroom, and you can check on that later on. Okay? After Birdland, then you're getting into your instrument project. So on Monday, you should have filled out what you knew about the instrument already. So at the top of your chart, your KWL chart, should be the name of the instrument that you are researching. I know I had put in there euphonium. That was my demonstration. Yours should say whatever you are doing. Then here, you should have 5 or 6 questions on what you want to know about that instrument. All right? If you don't know anything about the instrument, that's okay. You can put in that you don't know anything, but then I should see definitely 6 questions there on things that you do want to know about that instrument. Once you've got that done, then you're going in to do your research. Okay? And remember, we need a mixture of regular facts and cool and interesting facts. All right? What the other class has decided to do, and I think it's a great idea, is the facts that they think are cool and interesting are ones that they're going to highlight in a color so it's obvious to me which ones are the cool and interesting facts and which ones are the regular facts. Okay? Then our 4th column, where did I learn it? This is where you're doing proper citations. And I learned from the other grade 6 class that some of you know how to use the citation generators. So today I will ask one person in this class, and your guest teacher will decide who that is, to come up, demonstrate on the Apple TV how to use the citation generator that you learned about in either social studies or English. Okay, so that people can do their proper citations. The final column is what new questions do I have? So once you think you're done your research, then you're going to do the final column. And that is more questions. So as a result of the research, you probably answered all of these ones, but maybe you came up with a new one because of something you read. And that's what you're going to put in here. Okay? So you've got more time to work on this project today. And next week, we will do the infographic. So today you are just going through and making sure that this part of the document is complete. I'm going to ask your guest teacher to come around and double check that this box only has things that you knew before you started researching. This box has a bunch of good questions in it, and that this box is proper citations. Okay? If you've got any questions, then you can send me a message. I won't be able to respond to everybody during class time, but you will get a response from me at some point over the weekend. All right? Have a great class.